Hey, this is Vera from the Fountain of Youth Salon, and I am coming to you today from my office in North Charleston, aka my home. I also sell things online, so and that's what this office consists of. I do sell a little bit of earrings and stuff in my Fountain of Youth salon, but mostly it's just look-see. But anyway, today I am going through my business cards for the Fountain of Youth, some new ones I got in, and Fountain of Youth I do eyelashes and I love to do permanent makeup, permanent lipstick, permanent eyeliner, permanent eyebrows, but I do a lot I do microdermabrasion, which is really wonderful to retexture the skin. And eyelash extensions, eyelash refills, very popular. These are my new cards. And what I'm doing is, you see this little red pink arrow I made? See, it's to let people know, flip the card around. However, that pink arrow, which is a stamp, it's whenever you put it on there, it takes forever to dry. These aren't especially glossy cards, but it takes forever to dry. So what I'm gonna try to do is stamp the arrow on the cards and blot each of them with a handkerchief afterwards. That helps them dry. That's why this one's dried so well. Of course, because you're taking the top layer, wet top layer off the arrow. I will be doing that, and I'll be talking to you at the same time about how whenever you do start businesses, which I've been in this industry for over 20 years, but I haven't been working for the last 5 years, so I have decided to open a little suite myself, so I can do the hours I want and whatnot. And that's what's going on with that. And of course, it is hard to get businesses up and running. It takes some effort. One of it is for me to advertise on here on the social media to let you know of my existence. I heard that's a very positive thing to do, so I am doing that. And what I have done before in the past is pass my cards out, not to people, because I'm not an especially, I can be very outgoing and friendly, but I'm really not a person that will walk up to you and tell you, "Hi, I'm Vera, and this is my salon." I'm not crazy about doing that. I'm sure a lot of people aren't. And so what I do is I put them on my on cards, and I do It, and I have seen results, good results from it. However, those results, it kind of takes time to see those results. I don't do it. And it takes a lot. For example, I don't know, maybe 100 of these cars, on 100 cars, I might get 1 or 2 responding if I'm lucky. I guess it all depends on the city too, the population. You have to put a lot out there to get a response, but hey, one response can, that's can be one client. You service out one client, that one client tells their friends see it, their friends contact you, on and on. It's like that. So again, so that's what I'm doing. Cards, let's see. You know what else does good? Is I have gone into, I haven't done this, but a fairy, and gets good results. A fairy has gone into a bookstore and planted my business cards in some books, and I've gotten a lot of response. So thank you, fairy, because I don't do that. I don't do that. And I've tried to leave them in bathrooms, which sometimes people do get in pocket, and it's nice. But the problem is I have to be careful about, not me, the fairy, because I don't really do this. The fairy does this. The fairy has to make sure that the cleaning people don't come in as soon as she plants those cards, because the cleaning people clean all that mess up, throw all that away. So, if you leave a card in a stall, and then the cleaning crew comes right after you, they're going to take that card and throw it away, because that's what they do. They clean all the stuff up. So I have to remind the fairy about that. But restaurants. Now, I will say that I have left them with the tip at restaurants. I have not done that a lot, though, so I can't really tell you how well that turns out. Seems like once it did turn out, and I mean, at one time is all you need, Well, of course you want more, but I mean, that one person really makes a difference. Yeah. And what I'm doing is I'm stamping my little arrow on my cards. You guys can see this. Look at me. See what I'm doing with my cards. And here's my stamp. Stamping my cards. Oh, that one came out nice. And I'm laying them to the side so they dry just a little bit. And then, like I said, I'm gonna have to blot some of them. I can tell some of them still, this one still has a lot of shine on it, so I know it's still wet. This one doesn't, so it has dried better than the other ones. But, yeah. I love to do permanent makeup. I've had several desires of wanting me doing their eyelashes, and that's great. But I love permanent makeup, doing permanent makeup. And tonight I'll probably be touching mine up, just my eyebrows, because now I can really see that they need darkening. Yeah. But those that don't know, permanent makeup fades no matter who does it. There's going to be a lot of fading involved. Now there are things you can do to prevent the amount of fading that occurs. For example, staying inside for like 3 days, and even staying inside. UV light is a killer, and the UV light comes through windows in your house, so it is behooving to still wear sunblock even though you're inside. Or I like a mask for like your lips or your sunglasses for your eyes. Again, even if you're inside the house, I recommend this because UV does come through your windows, and it's a killer. Another killer is sweat, because it contains salt, and that salt fades quickly. That's why you do not want to do any exercises or heavy activity that makes you sweat for a good week. For a good week after you get it done. And if you have to do that, you have tissue beside you and pat your sweat off. Gosh, it's a killer. UV and sweat are killers for the permanent makeup. And you need to protect yourself, even if you're on the inside. If it's hard, like say you drive an Uber, of course it's going to be extremely hard to, you're behind the wheel and the sun is beaming through the windshield. I would definitely suggest a mask. Wear a mask for a good, I would do it for 2 weeks. Because the longer you do it, the longer that color's gonna retain, and it's gonna fade somewhat. But if you are careful, you can determine how much fades. All right, and yeah, those are good points to remember. And with your eyelashes, it's also you don't want to do a lot of sweating whenever you just get your eyelashes done. Again, the salt in your sweat really breaks it down. So really, I would try to avoid any strenuous activities for 3 days to a week concerning your lashes. Keeping your eyelashes clean is important, but I am concerned. A lot of technicians express how much cleaning, keep your eyelashes clean and stuff is helpful. I won't say technicians don't really say this. professionals, I guess, that are, see, that's the thing. I think these are armchair people, because I know it's important to keep your eyelashes clean and residue off of them and stuff for them to last longer. But you have to be careful whenever you clean your eyelashes not to rub too hard, because those those extensions can come off. You can be actually rubbing the extensions off. So if it's possible, keep your eyelashes clean, but try not to touch them whenever you clean them, which is gently pat, splash the cleaner and water on them instead of actually rubbing them. And again, pat, always pat, never rub. But it's kind of like a double-bladed sword. If you're trying to do good by cleaning them a lot, but you got to be extra gentle. So yeah, this is my office at home, and I sell online. I sell pre-owned clothes, and some new clothes. Mostly new jewelry, pre-owned shoes. It's a lot of fun. It generates a nice income, and the biggest thing about it is that I really get my creativeness out, and that makes me feel good. I really enjoy that. Oh, I also sell pre-owned purses and totes. You can see that Victoria's Secret up there. But things like that, it's a lot of fun, and it generates some income. So hey, if you're starting or getting back into the eyelash, makeup, cosmetology industry, and you want a little side income, also sell online. Keep doing it now, because I mean it'll take, once you start selling online, it'll take a couple months before you start seeing profits generate. But the biggest thing, I've been selling online for over 20 years as well as being a cosmetologist, anesthetician, over 20 years. Yeah, I wear many hats. And I really enjoy that. It really helps my creativeness side to come out, and have no bosses. And it helps with the other industry too, whenever I'm lacking or having a hard day, I fall back on this one. So it's all good. It's all good. It's fun. It takes a lot of energy, but hey, if you're into beauty, which you are if you're watching this channel, you're into beauty and looks, it all comes together. You all bring it together. So I'm gonna get back to doing my cards, putting the little arrows on there, and probably daubing them with my with a napkin, which I don't have any napkins in here. I have to go get them so that ink will dry. Ink on that arrow will dry. See if I were to, let's see. See how it perfectly goes to my thumb. But hey, it's dry now. That's what I'll be doing with my napkins. But like I say, I do that and I put them on cards. My fairy puts it on cards, and my fairy puts it in books at the bookstore, and my fairy puts them in bathrooms after the cleaning crew comes in. There's usually a list of who has cleaned it last on the back of the door. Check that. See the last time they've been in there, and you'll see a pattern of about how long they wait in between, and look at the time and hey. And I will leave the business cards also with a tip in restaurants, but I don't do it that often. Of course, I don't go out much during the summer at all. It's so very hot, very, very hot. And but I do have to, my fairy had to put a lot of these cards out. She has put a lot of them out. They do get results though. She's just got to put a lot of them out. I'm talking about hundreds of them. Okay? And it may not come, the results may not come quickly either, but they do come. Again, you put a couple hundred out, and you get 1 or 2 responses. That's good. That's still good. That's 2 new clients. I want you to do their lashes or permanent makeup or hair or facial. Once you do theirs, their friends see that, and their friends come to you, and it's like a nice circle. So it's more than, look at it as more as just 2 coming and getting their attention. So I'm gonna sign off. Remember, I'm Vera from the Fountain of Youth Salon. Check my website out, www.fountainofyouthsalon.com. Have a good one.